Hi Andy, great session on the range today. Let's just recap on the work that we did. First of all, looking at you from down the line and discussing where this shank comes from that you hit on occasion. First of all, what we see is a very crouched position at setup, and the arms are hanging in slightly from your shoulders. What I'd like to see is more of what we see here on the second screen along, where the arms are just hanging down but out in front of you slightly. What we see here on the left is a backswing that, because of the setup position, tends to get the arms swinging a little bit too much out in front of you, as opposed to with the arms more outstretched, we can get the club or the arms working in across the chest a little bit more, so swinging in a more circular manner, which is good for power and direction. From there, because we're taking the club back on a straight line and we're very close to it, we go looking for a little bit of room on the way down. You can see there now the left arm creeping way out in front of you, as opposed to creeping a little bit less out in front of you. From that position, we've started the process of the arms moving away from you by this stage, and we can see at impact there's a huge difference between the positioning of your hands compared to where you were at address. If we compare that to the address position where we've reached for it a little bit more, we see much less of a difference between your original hand position and your impact hand position. So standing away from it a little bit encourages you to swing more in a circular manner and also present the club more consistently to the back of the ball. The other issue we have is slight miss hits. We tend to fear digging the club in the ground behind the ball. As a result, as we come through impact, we tend to see players dividing the elbows and standing up. So the dividing of the elbows, as we discussed, tends to occur because we're eager to get the club back to the golf ball. A little bit too eager to throw that club head at the ball. Whenever we throw the club head at the ball, we've now run the risk of bottoming out behind the ball. So we divide the elbows and stand up to prevent that from happening. If we look at better ball strikers, they aren't in a rush to get the club head back to the ball. They tend to lead with their hands. They tend to be much quieter through the hitting area, and as a result, arms much straighter and are able to stay down on the shots. So what I'd like to see you do is spend a little bit of time on your address position first of all, feel like you're reaching out for it a little bit more, and then once you're in that position, hit some little shots working on extending the arms. Keeping the arms straight through impact is a really, really good thought for you on both your long game and your short game. Develop those two aspects and I'm sure you'll see a marked improvement in your overall quality of strike. Good luck, well done, and I'll see you again in a week or so's time.